All right, all right, all right! The seeds have been sown, and we are ready for the main event! The stage is yours now, Hitsugi baby, and you too, our little player friend. Oh, shit! I should have switched over to manner mode! Yes? Could you make this quick, please?
Paytor, I've had about enough of your nonsense. Do you have any idea how hard it is to cover for you? Especially for repeat offenses. Mother is fun in this area, and won't stand for any more senseless destruction. How long are you going to keep playing these games?
I was just about to ask my Hitsugi gal the very same thing. If she's going to insist on hiding, well then I guess I'll just need to draw her out, now won't I? And listen, buddy, Mother's the one who asked me to do this in the first place, okay?
I'm telling you to watch yourself. We're not here to destroy Earth.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. A-okay. Loud and clear. And over and out. Ha! It's people like that who hold true art back. He's too blind to see I'll never get to shoot a spectacle like this ever again. We're in for something real, something exciting, something that'll shake the world to its core. Well, you can see that, can't you, Mother dear? That's why I'm here. Okay, places everyone. Get that clapperboard ready. It's time to film a masterpiece.
Oh, that's the whole lot of them.
Excellent, Husugi baby. You too, my player friend. I could not have hoped for a better take.
Praetor!
We can't call it a day yet, though. I've got higher hopes for you folks. I need you to really shine for me. You see what I'm getting at, Hitsugi baby? There's a little something the both of you have been lacking this whole time.
Like we care! We're only here to beat the living daylights out of you, you psycho! What?
Atta girl! Now that's the look I was shooting for. That pure, raw despair. It's a work of art! You, though, my player friend, you're gonna need some work. Your people feel the same sorts of emotions we do, yeah? So, give me more. Give me something real, something human.
Did you just make phantasms out of explosions? But I thought you could only materialize bombs!
No. You are mighty mistaken there, Hitsugi baby. With my powers, I've got sound effects, I've got physical effects, I've got all the effects, lighting, explosives, you name it. People say this stuff is outdated. But here I am, using my powers to bring it all back and show the world the power of film! My powers make things wild, crazier than ever, absolutely sensational. I bring it all together, see? Listen, Hitsugi baby, Hageth already filled you in, yeah? Ether, see, it ain't just for communications. It's the stuff that brings dreams to life. That's what I'm here to do.
This isn't some game, okay? Do you even know how many people have been swept up in this? Because of you?
I could ask you the same thing, baby. Weren't you a member of Mother Corps yourself? You were told as much when you joined up. We're special, see? We've been blessed with these powers. And these powers grant us our desires. Fulfill them. They change the world. That's our role in all this.
No! That's not true! We aren't supposed to use these powers to make a world where people suffer and die! All I ever wanted to do was protect Elle. That's how I got this power of mine. The power to defend, not to destroy! I know. I can't protect everyone. I can't save the whole world. I get it. But that doesn't mean I want to stop trying. I want to make a world where fewer people have to suffer. Where more people can just smile. But you want the exact opposite. You talk about sating your creative urges. But you're not creating anything. It's just blind carnage.
Hitsugi, baby, come on now. How are you gonna go about doing anything by starting off saying you can't? That's ridiculous! With these powers, we can make dreams a reality. Ether can do anything, baby. Can't you see? You aren't gonna move any hearts with that sort of negativity. And it'll be hard to change the world otherwise. We've got some great tension built here. I think it's time we move on to the grand finale. You never did fix that dumb look on your face. I really should have weeded you out at the casting stage. You can at least give the people what they want with this last scene. Show them some real pain and torment. What? The films are rolling here, people!
Your flick's been canceled. Has been.
Enga!
Yo, Hitsugi! Looking good.
You're Enga Yasaka! Enga, my boy, I'm pretty sure I blew that room of yours sky high, so...
You really thought you'd catch me in a trap that obvious? Might want to rethink your tricks, Mr. Big Shot.
Well, shit. But whatever, no biggie. See, if I wipe you all out here, that'll make for an even better ending anyway.
You're kidding me, right? No one goes for scripts like that these days, pal.
If I could have your attention, Allied forces have subdued or eliminated nearly all phantasms in the surrounding area. Allied forces? Not Arts? Earthguide! From what I gather, they're an Earth-based force working to stop Mother Core.
Aw, shit! My stage! My masterpiece!
Did you really think you could lure us exactly where you wanted and have us show up completely unprepared? I mean, I guess a certain someone here feels fine charging in headlong without the faintest semblance of a plan, but...
Enga, my boy, you're not cut out for this role. I want you off my set ASAP! I don't need you. This film doesn't need you. The world doesn't need you here for this. You're bringing the rest of us down.
Come on now, don't be like that. I can be plenty expressive and dramatic, you know.
Shut up!
I've heard plenty about you already. Sorry to rush things like this on our first meeting, but can I count on you to back me up here? How about you, doofus? You about ready to go take a nap while the adults fight?
Who are you calling a doofus, doofus? I can fight too!
Fair enough. Then how about we roll the credits on this piss-poor excuse for modern cinema?
Mother Core, disciple of Jupiter, stayed towards the landing. We're gonna shoot the most wonderful film together.
Code Q.
You flubbed it! You got chopped, kid. My God! My stage? It's ruined! No. But this is good. Well, nice work, Hitsugi, baby. And goodbye, boy. Player, old pal. The best films are always the ones where the actors leave even the director surprised.
Are you really still on about your stupid movie? You don't give up, huh?
What is it? Inga, look!
Here I was, 50% sure this was gonna be something big since all of us are here. But what's with these 70% weak-looking losers? No way! Is that Pipsqueak? Hitsugi? Looks 100% twerk to me. Let's finish her off right here, Full.
Settle down, Oak. It doesn't matter how pathetic she looks. We're only here to make ourselves known. Make ourselves known? That sounds pretty cool, huh? That's a great idea. I'd better jot that one down.
Ho ho! Full is quite right indeed, Oak. They are not the ones we are here for, just at this moment.
I'm picking up readings. 5 of them. They just came out of nowhere.
Great. Now everyone's here. These numbers aren't looking good for us.
You certainly seem to have been put in your place, Beitor. This wouldn't happen if you followed directions.
Huh. You aren't here to lecture me, are you, Ophiel?
No. Mother's rules are to be upheld. Your arbitrary, solitary actions and critical mission failures are not something we can turn a blind eye to. I am merely following orders, Beitor.
Okay, sure thing. If that's what Mother wants, so be it. But Ophiel, buddy, my camera there's still rolling, right? I wouldn't want to miss this. You only get one shot at filming a real death, and I want to capture it all.
And with that, we're finished. Now listen closely, eyesores. All that Mother Core is asking of you is that boy of yours, Al. If you hand him over to us, then all of Earth will be safe.
All of Earth? Only us? What about the Oracle fleet then?
I am but Mother's messenger. Refuse to hand him over, and I will excise every last one of you blemishes from existence. That is all.
Why do they want Al? What is Mother after?
Revenge, of course. Nothing more, and nothing less.
The Ark ship really is something, huh? The tech you people have here is worlds beyond ours. But if humans can pull this off here, maybe we'll make it this far on Earth someday too.
I have to wonder about that. Neither Arcs nor the Photoners could have done any of this without Xion. But perhaps if you Earthlings branch out into deep space and happen to come in contact with a being like Xion, you might have a chance. Perhaps you'd like to give me the full rundown later?
Me? And a babe like you? One-on-one? Count me in. Anytime.
Anga!
All right. Sheesh. You never switch out of serious mode for even a second, do you? Anyway, sorry. We had to get to know each other in battle before anything else, but let me introduce myself for real now. I'm Anga Yasaka, a member of the Far East Division of Earthguide, an anti-Mother Corps organization, and brother of this goody two-shoes here. Nice to finally meet you all.
You're Hitsugi's brother?
Yep, sure am.
Does that make you my brother too?
Sure, whatever floats your boat.
I have a brother!
Guess I do too. What's the matter? Jealous?
No. Why should I be? Now can you just start explaining yourself, please?
Explain what? My people are enemies of Mother and friends of Arcs. What else do you need to know?
Basically everything. Like, why are you Mother's enemy? What the heck even is Earthguide?
The whole Ether infrastructure is under the management and control of Mother Corps. Our whole society is built on top of that infrastructure, and they control all of it. Even governments bow down to them. If they want to stomp out the Earth, they'd have no trouble doing it. They just have to tamper with nukes around the globe. No questions asked. Earthguide is an organization that doesn't take too kindly to being under their thumb. In order to figure out what Mother Corps is up to, and find a way to resist, the organization was quick to make contact with Arcs. That, unfortunately, is also what painted a big target on our backs.
So, was that whole explosion incident back at your room because they found out you were a member? Oh, it's your own fault then.
You wish it was, Brat. If you hadn't ditched the Corps, they never would have scrubbed your records and found dirt on me. This is on you. Not that I'd ever really tried to hide it. Plus, it ended up drawing them out. So I'd say it was a win for us in the end. Having that Mother Corps lot come out in the open like this should get Earthguide moving. We're planning to fight right alongside Arcs in this. I bet my people will want to set up a meeting with the Arc side soon enough. And I'm the designated contact point between the two sides. So, well, I'm gonna be hanging around here a lot more for a while.
What?
I'll take that as a sign you're happy.
How messed up are your eyes to think this is me being happy?
Don't be shy now. We're family. Come on, how about you give your older brother a nice big hug?
Ew! No, I'm going for a walk. Come on, Al.
Huh? Hitsugi, wait!
Never could take a joke, that one. But, now that she's gone... Let me just say, thanks, again. For saving Hitsugi, I mean. She really means a lot to me. She might be a real reckless idiot, but she's still my kid sister. And she owes you her life. I won't forget that.
Don't worry, you're fine. Everyone's a novice at first, but with effort comes experience. As with all things, one must be willing to try. So go on, give it a shot. Dupe yourself into trying the life of a bouncer.
I don't really think...
Look here, I'll even let you have these used soaring blades of mine. Remarkably easy to use at a fabulous discount.
Okay, this sales pitch is getting weird. Besides, I'm not in ARCS, so I doubt I can vibe with being a bouncer in the first place. Hey, a little help here, please?
Oh, perfect! I see this charming young lady is an acquaintance of yours? All the more reason for you to become a bouncer. After all, this fine class was established by our great friend here.
Really?
Lies.
Saga, I need you to work with me here.
I can't abide a lie.
It is no exaggeration to say that our great friend here helped make bouncers what they are today.
Really now?
Really? Right? Now that you mention it, you're right. Oh, I'm sure you must be ready to blush after hearing that, Saga?
Yeah, more accurately, it was myself and our friend here, though.
Saga?
It's safe to say that awareness of the class has spread through ARCS as a whole now. No known entity was responsible. We must recognize that our friend here did their part. Katori, likewise, had an influence.
Saga? Wait. Had an influence? That sounds so feeble.
Sis, what does this all mean?
That woman is a liar, I think.
How could you?
Those two aren't members of ARCS, are they? You're getting yourself into trouble for no reason again. The same as you always do. I won't try to stop you. Much like Katori's PR activities, you won't stop helping people no matter what I say.
We were just talking about you.
You're roping the boss into our boss chat? Talk about fearless, Hitsugi.
The expression on your face tells me you wanted to see them too, you know?
More importantly, you're addressing the boss without, you know, the boss part.
Oh, now that you mention it, when we met for the first time, I definitely took a more formal tack. But then I loosened up. Probably after I shouted their name that one time.
We've decided to drop formalities with each other, but I feel like you should still show the boss some respect. Didn't the boss save your life?
You're right, Io. Okay then. I'll let the star of our little conversation decide.
What do you mean?
How about you get to decide how I address you? It's a little late for sir or ma'am at this point. Kinda weak too. Maybe master or your majesty is in order?
Man, you must have a weird perspective on the boss.
What? Like, boss? Sounds a little fanatical to me.
No, it's not. Boss is just the boss.
It is kind of weird, though. Which, I guess, leaves sir or ma'am.
I think you missed the boat on that one.
Whatever. I'll just keep on keeping on.
Sierra, what's your job here?
Where's this sudden curiosity coming from, Al?
My sister and our friend here have to travel to Earth and fight and stuff, right? That's their job?
They do. Yeah, that much is true.
You don't need to go down there, Sierra. Isn't it your job to stay here and chat?
When you put it like that, Al, it sounds like I just sit around here all day gossiping about nonsense and slacking off. Thanks for backing me up. Listen, Al, I've got my own sort of work to handle.
What is it?
My formal title is the Administrative High Caste, specializing in calculations. But my main job is to regulate and operate the Ark ship. I run things so that everyone here aboard the ship can live a pleasant life. And I see that all Ark's operatives stay up to date.
You've been doing all that? It really didn't look that way.
Ahem. It's not very nice of you to say, but no matter what it might look like, I swear, I'm always hard at work.
Right, but aren't there Arks Ops in the field at this very moment? Shouldn't you be providing support and whatnot?
You underestimate me. Low-level parallel processing like that? I can handle that while we chat. Piece of cake. I'm just as good as Xiao when it comes to admin calculations. He has beat me everywhere else, though. Besides, being here to address all of you is part of my job, too. A previous overseer, a photoner, didn't concern themselves with the people here, instead using them as pawns. That's why everything fell apart. A person's mind and soul can be weak, easily broken, but it can also become a brilliant, powerful weapon. I'm Overseer now. I too am a person with heart. I'm not here simply to provide data, but to converse and assist on a more personal level. And that's why I'm so chatty. Now come on, gather around everyone and let's spill some tea.
That spiel would have been a lot more convincing without that last bit there.
Oh, you're by yourself. What's up? Oh, I know. You came to see me. Whoa, the life of a famous idol is tough indeed. Kurt, frankly, it sounds half-hearted. I'm a little hurt. Oh, I know. Maybe this getup will deliver a surprise or two. Well, setting your face to stunned. It's been a while since I showed this side of myself. In fact, I've more or less retired it. At Khasra's suggestion, I became Lieutenant of the Intelligence Bureau. It's just a title, though. Cover for glorified paper pushing. If I am to be honest, when you returned, I was scared. I wondered if one of my side effects might cause you to forget about my existence. Thankfully, it didn't. You remembered me, as did everyone else. Now, I no longer need to force myself to fight. I am glad that you've returned. And, above all, I would much rather sing, dance, and put smiles on everyone's faces than fight. That's what I love doing most. The People's Idol Kuna is immortal. See you at my next concert. What? An odd one draws near. And not for the first time. Gosh, I sure am jealous of you. All these strange people. Where do you even find them? You keep making all these wonderfully weird friends. Could you share him with me? I get a wonderfully weird vibe from him that really, really makes me want to light him up.
Hey, what's her deal?
I'm Risa. I am. And it sure is nice to meet ya.
Yeah. I'm Inga. Nice to meet you too.
I see you're being cautious. It's okay. I won't do anything to you. By the way, you use guns, right? Sniper by trade?
What makes you say that?
When you became cautious of me just now, I noticed your legs tensed up first. It appears you wanted distance between us. You didn't move an arm muscle, though. You're not someone who holds their gun at the ready. You create it yourself, don't you?
You can tell all that just from a handshake?
A sniper needs a sharp eye. Being able to discern when something's off is the most important ability to have on the battlefield. Oh, terribly sorry. I was just so happy to meet someone with the same scent. Hence the babbling. I'll be leaving now. I want to shower those strange phantasms from Earth and bullets. So many. I can't wait for them to die. It's a disgustingly pleasant sensation, and indescribably unsettling.
So, is Arx one of those places where the weirdos run the show? I knew I heard him somewhere around here. Oh, hey, have you seen that lady around here? Come on, you know the one. Her name was,
It's Aika.
Right, Aika. Hey, it's been a minute, Aika.
It has. I never would have imagined the next place I'd run into you would be aboard the Ark ship, Enga Yasaka.
Well, it's been, what, like a year since we first met?
I was still living on Earth at that time, so probably about that long. Yeah.
To answer your question, I told you how the Earthlings and Arks have always been in touch, right? Well, there you have it.
Back on Earth, I took advantage of Earthguide while I handled things. And one of its members was...
me. I lived right by the school she'd infiltrated. Anyway, she went to this school called Sega Academy, see? Just so happens to be the sister school of Celestia, where I went to school.
A whole lot happened there at Sega. I haven't forgotten any of my time there on Earth. I really cherish the memories.
I guess it was fate that brought us here again like this? At any rate, it's always reassuring to have a friendly face around. Here's to more good times together, Aika.
Yes, may our partnership be fruitful.
Even after 2 years, we're still #1 in ARX for Intel. That's right, it's us, the twin sisters, Patia!
That said, we've met you in the city a whole bunch of times, so that greeting probably wasn't necessary.
Today we've got something to tell you, and only you, about some intel we grabbed. You see, Patia is always first on the case with the big scoops. And we got in contact with a suspicious member of ARX.
Well, we already knew something suspicious was going on, and that it was being caused by access from Earth.
But anyway, before we knew what was going on, we wound up interacting with someone from Earth back when you were still in cryosleep. You know, to tell you the truth, I knew something was fishy right from the start. Whenever we talked to them, their mouths would drop wide open, with a flabbergasted look on their face because they were so taken aback. That's just because you were doing all the talking, rambling on and on at them. I mean, doesn't everyone you talk to react like that? That isn't true! Our friend here always really listens to me, right? Right? See? I knew it! That wasn't particularly convincing, though. Yep! It gives me great job satisfaction as an informant when I have someone listen to me. Well, as you can see, nothing has changed on our end. By the way, Patty, do you have anything to report about our visitor from Earth? Any observations as one of the first to interact with them? Huh? Right. To be kind of blunt, they aren't that different from us. It's difficult to tell them apart. Yeah, actually. Even though Patty didn't have much to say on the matter, what she's saying is right on the mark. Their fake avatars are so perfect that we can't distinguish them on looks alone. At least, that seems to be the result of the analysis by ARX. That's why we need to look into everyone who's recently joined ARX really thoroughly. You know, with a fine comb. Leave no stone unturned. Even if they are able to falsify their data, if we interact with them in person, they're bound to say or do something unnatural. With that in mind, maybe even Patty's brazen manner of approaching people isn't entirely pointless. Gotta be first on the scene for the freshest news. That's the Intel Broker way. We'll continue to keep you informed.
Perfect timing. Do you think you can come out with me next time? On behalf of ARX? Our leader wants to meet with you. I'm waiting on word now about where exactly they want to do this.
Does it really have to be in person? Can't they just hop on a video call?
There's a lot that video can't convey, though. Lots of sensory details. Really important meetings should be done face-to-face to help move things along more smoothly.
Whatever. So where are we headed?
You're not gonna like this, but you're not invited.
What? And why not?
I mean, you're part of Mother Corps.
Not anymore, I'm not.
All the more reason you have no business being there in the first place.
Don't you try and use my words against me! The fact that Mother Corps is after me now is reason enough!
They're after Al, not you. And even if you were being targeted, it would be better to stay hidden. Or am I wrong?
No, but I can fight too!
I never said you could or couldn't. All I'm saying is you should stay out of this because you aren't ready for it.
What do you mean, I'm not ready for it?
Answer me this, Hitsugi. What are you hoping to achieve? What are you trying to fight for? Why are you trying to be a part of this?
I'm not fighting for anything. It's not like that! I want to know what's going on here, and...
What's knowing gonna do? What comes next? You have no idea, do you? You're not in this because you want to be. You're just following everyone else's lead.
No, I'm not! I came here of my own free will! With everyone!
With everyone? You just said it yourself. Are you even listening to me? You never think for yourself and just go with the flow. It was the same at Mother Core.
Fine! Why don't you tell me why you're an Earth Guide then? What are you fighting for?
We are not talking about me.
We are now! Only someone with real high and mighty motivations can go up preaching like that. So, let's hear it!
Enough! That's enough! Both of you! No more fighting! You don't mean any of this! So stop it! You're only hurting yourselves!
Hell!
You're both motivated by the same things! So what's the point in fighting? If we can't all just get along, I'm gonna be sad. What good is there in any of this if we don't?
Sorry. I guess I went a little overboard.
Yeah. Me too.
Right. So, I admit I'm curious too, Enga. What are you fighting for?
To protect something. Something I don't want to lose. No matter the cost. That's why I joined Earthguide. That's the only reason I'm as strong as I am now.
Something you want to protect?
Hitsugi, are you really willing to risk your life to defend Al and everyone else? And don't you go answering me lightly. I don't want to just hear words. I'm asking how you truly feel.
I'm gonna need some time to think.
Stick by that doofus for me, would you? I really haven't, though. If I had, I'd know what's going through her head right now. I could have persuaded her without all the fuss.
Pardon me, Enga, but if I may, Hitsugi is quite talented, you know.
No surprise there. She is my sister, after all. It's her motivation that I'm worried about. She said she just wanted to know what was going on, right? That's because she's considering picking sides after she finds out. She's lost. To put it more bluntly, she's still weighing her options. She might not realize it, but she's just trying to cut her losses. I can't really blame her, though. The only way she got by after we lost our parents was by making sure people always depended on her. Avatar arms draw their strength from the owner's willpower. People like her, who lack any real determination and conviction, make things dangerous. I can't even count how many people I've seen head off to battle without their wits about them, never to return. I bet you have too.
You're only a year older than Hitsugi, aren't you? It's hard to believe. You seem so much more mature.
With a little sister like that, I didn't have much choice but to be the adult in the family.
You really should be more honest with yourself and everyone, though. Just come out and say it. You don't want to drag her into this.
Lay off. Huh? Oh, it's you, huh? Still no word on the meeting place. Think you can wait a bit longer? Well, I mean, she's the only family I've got. Our parents were killed in this accident. And as if that were not bad enough, they actually died, saving both of us from it. It was a big deal. All over the news. I mean, an entire mall just caved in on everyone. The two of us were the only survivors. They called it the Mall Miracle, talking about how love had saved us. We discovered relatives we'd never even met telling their sob stories on the news. I doubt anyone even remembers now. It was all a flash in the pan. Not like the details matter at this point, huh? I made my folks a promise there at the very end, though. I told them I'd keep Hitsugi safe. My powers just came to me out of the blue that day. After that, Earthguide scouted me out, I joined up, and the rest is history. We needed to support ourselves, you know? Thankfully, Earthguide pays pretty well, so we never really had much trouble. So I enrolled in Celestia Academy in order to investigate Mother Core, see? But then Hitsugi followed me. It would have been fine if she had just led a normal student life there, but she had to go and join Mother Core. I tell you, I was mortified. My plan was to get her out of there, by force if I had to, once I was a little stronger. So all this, it was a lifesaver, really. I'm sure she's safe here. Looks like everything's in order. Sorry to be such a pain, but come on, follow me.
What I say? That blue ribbon idiot of a brother? What's his deal? What does he know? I get it, okay? You don't have to tell me. I know more than anyone that I'm feeling pretty uncertain here. The more I try and just relax, the more frustrated I get. Oh, that stupid jerk! So what if I don't have a goal in mind? I'll just find one along the way. Right, Al? Oh, come on.
Huh? Come on and what?
Just say something.
I sure wish I was taller.
Well, no one was asking. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cause a ruckus.
Oh no, don't mind me.
was just following the photons of someone I know and wound up here. That's all. But when I got here, I heard all that yelling and couldn't help but stick my nose in. So sorry for interrupting, actually.
I didn't really mean to be shouting in the first place. Oh no, I guess I did want to, actually. But that's besides the point. You're an ARCS operative, aren't you?
I am. My name's Matoi. And you are... I haven't seen you two before.
I'm Hitsugi, and this here is Al. We're here for all sorts of reasons. Sorry we had to meet this way, Matoi.
Oh, don't you worry. Just think of me as a concerned friend. Speaking of which, are you okay? You seemed pretty stressed out.
No, I just... you know...
You just had so much bottled up inside that you couldn't help but shout, right? I'll hear you out.
Wait, but why though?
I've gotten in trouble plenty of times myself because I kept my feelings locked up tight. So I know how you feel.
What's with this girl? I have no idea who she is, but I still feel like I can tell her anything. Okay. There's something I want to ask you then, Matoi. Is that okay?
Sure, anything you like. I love to chat anyway.
What do you fight for? Like, what's your goal in all of this?
Oh, well, why do you ask?
I was ticked off after I got yelled at for not having one myself. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized I really don't. That's not exactly normal, is it?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. It's just, well, I felt like I was looking at my old self for a moment.
What do you mean?
Not too long ago, I'd sort of lost my way too, you see. I just did what I was told, followed orders. Never even stopped to ask myself why.
I was the same way. It was so much easier just doing whatever Mother ordered. But that just meant I wasn't thinking for myself. I get that. And why my brother is mad. What am I even using my powers for?
What you need to focus on is what you want to do. If the answer to that is to protect someone, that's as wonderful a reason as any, you know?
What do I want to do, though? Aww. If I had an answer to that, I wouldn't feel so out of whack.
Why don't you just focus on what's in front of you? Ask yourself what you want to do at a given moment, and work for it step by step.
Step by step, huh?
Exactly. Making your own choices, one by one, will take you further than you might think.
You know what? That makes sense. What am I even all mixed up about? If I want to know the truth, then I'm gonna find out. I'll figure out what Mother's up to, why Al's being targeted, and then I'll work something out. Thanks, Matoi. I feel like I can finally move forward now. Al, you go wait with Sierra, okay? I've gotta head out for a bit.
She sure has spunk. Oh, was it? How about you and I go pay Sierra a visit together?
She wanted to see me anyway.
Have we met somewhere before?
I don't think so, no. But you know what I'm thinking? There is something oddly familiar about you.
Like